Welcome back, everybody. When we finished off, we were talking about what we could do for our next run, and I was leaning towards Raven, because like a doofus, I spent all my runes, so we can't unlock anything new, but these are technically new unlocks. So let's take a look at Raven. She summons a crow that inflicts curse. Curse deals damage equal to 200% of your bullet damage. So I'm guessing that's just an extra summon that we'll start with. So maybe a summon build would be best for her. That, and she's a witch, so maybe an elemental build. Not quite sure yet. We'll see what comes our way. Unfortunately, nothing came to me in a dream. Not sure exactly which weapon I want. I'm leaning towards Magic Bow. Once again, she's a witch who uses magic. Does 16 damage, which is good. Fires 1 projectile. The max ammo of 4. Has a fairly fast reload time. Decent fire rate. And it shoots out arrows that linger on the ground. When you reload, arrows return to you and deal damage to enemies that it passes through. We kind of saw what that did with Abby, although I don't feel that was the right weapon for her. The bat gun proved more than efficient for Abby. I think the magic bow might work on... Oh, I already forgot her name. Uh-oh, I feel bad. Sorry, Raven. Might feel good on Raven. So we'll pick the magic bow. We also determined that Darkness 5, the elites will deal double damage. That's something we'll have to be aware of once we get there. Haven't looked at the different modes in a while, but I still think standard mode is just what we go for. We completed a run in the pumpkin patch, so we have now done all of these at least once. I think we'll do the temple for now, and if it proves too difficult, we'll back down to the forest, kind of our safety net. But since we just did a run in the pumpkin patch, just to mix it up a little bit, we'll do temple. And let's see. Yep, we already start... Oh. It's... Okay, there it goes. So we already start with the crow. So yeah, it does just work like a summon. It doesn't do any damage itself, it just inflicts curse. So bullet damage will be helpful to fully utilize the crow. We also have double shot to increase our projectiles, increases our spread, and lowers our bullet damage, but should be fine. As far as the crow goes, attack speed increases will be great, just to get it to fly around faster. Summon damage isn't the most beneficial, because once again it doesn't actually do damage, it just applies curse. Not knocking that, it's definitely helping. We could apply curse of our own, but I think I'd rather go for fanfire, since we'll be reloading fairly often, because we only have 4 ammo in a clip. We'll do that. To make sure to spend the entire clip though. And each time, due to the magic bow, each time those come back to us, they also hurt enemies. Let's go and go with power shot. It'll increase our bullet damage, which will help us and the crow. So far, so good. Nothing spectacular, but that usually doesn't happen till later on. Looks like we're starting to get some of the explosive guys. Which, I feel like that's the most difficult part of the temple. We can start throwing in some elemental damage. Chance to freeze. It's at 35% plus 10% from the rune upgrade. Should be seeing a lot of freezing going on. We also hit level 5, so we healed, although we didn't need it. Speaking of which, it felt like we were leveling up a little bit fast, so growth is paying off for us. We got rapid fire to increase our fire rate. I like it. Probably won't lean into summons as much yet, unless nothing better presents itself. Something that I've noticed. Even when we primarily focus on things like summon or elemental damage, our gun effects play a big part in that. So that should probably always be our primary focus. Increased reload rate and fire rate definitely help us since we have a small clip. Get more fan fire. Allow us to have more uptime with our gun. We did learn Splinter does not work with the magic bow quite so well. It could lead us to Reaper rounds, which should help. But I think we'll take light bullets instead. Just increases the speed of things and gives us an extra ammo. I'm not saying Splinter Shot is off the table, but it's just not going to be one of our primary focuses at the moment. Maybe once we get more elemental effects, because then the Splinter Shot will help us out. From here we have Armed and Ready, giving us even more max ammo and a faster reload rate. Or rubber bullets for some bullet bounce. I don't think we tried this with the magic bow, so I don't know exactly how it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Nope, I'm not seeing any kind of bullet bounce, so that might have been a waste. Just something to note for the future. I think we even took a hit to damage for that, so kind of an oopsie moment. But you'll never know unless you experiment. So we can increase our bullet speed and lower our spread, or we could start doing some more stuff with our freeze ability. I think we'll go ahead and benefit more off our freeze. Maybe finish that off. We also healed again. So yeah, that growth, it's definitely one of the best things we've done for ourselves. Makes sense since it's a tier 4 upgrade. It should be primo. Okay, Raven, Flock of Crows. Summon another crow. Crow deals damage equal to your bullet damage. Alright. So now, it might be beneficial to take some summons to boost our summon damage, since that should boost the crow damage. Instead, I'm going to take Electromage. On every second shot, call down lightning. Add to her witch, magic, elemental type deal. The back shot, whatever that was called, would also have been a useful upgrade, just because that's another arrow each time we fire that returns to us. Oh. Okay, now I want to heal. Stood too close to the exploder. We'll go ahead and take Armed and Ready now for the reload rate and max ammo. Still try to be careful of these exploders. Almost ran right into one who had a curse symbol on him. I do feel like this curse is helping. Tried to run away from a little guy and ran into a big guy. Good thing they're not considered elites, because that would have killed me. So, it might be good to look into some defense here soon, if it prevails itself. I think we'll go with Big Shot. We need some more bullet damage to utilize our curse. And I just have to pay more attention to what I'm doing. Unlike that. Thank you, Demon Dog Mark II. So let's run that back, and I'll try not to play like a dummy. Definitely not ready to give up yet. Probably shouldn't be aiming at the ones that my crow curses, unless it's in my way, because it's going to die eventually. We'll go ahead and take rapid fire to improve our fire rate. Just kind of try to hurry up and get these early game levels. We definitely weren't under leveled for the Demon Dog. I just was not playing at my greatest today, and apparently I took a hit from something. I think my crow is blocking my vision a little. We'll improve our reload rate and fire rate. The way I'm playing right now, I might need to take a step away for a moment, just reorganize myself. I'm playing like this is my first time or something. Taking random hits. You know, we haven't done dodge in forever. Let's go ahead and go down the dodge tree. See what that can do for us. Especially the way I'm playing tonight. Leaves a lot to be desired. Maybe I've just been relying on the back gun too much. Let's collect some of that experience. Well, we didn't even get to 500 enemies last time, I don't believe. But this time I have faith. And fortunately, we were able to heal because we hit level 5. Thank you, growth upgrade. So now we're back fresh, essentially. We don't have the bullet damage that I want, but Power Shot should help us with that. Plenty of experience on the field. Just kind of trying to get to it while avoiding anything that explodes on me. Nimble, part of the dodge tree, so we don't see it too often. Gives us plus 10% dodge and plus 10% move speed. I like it. Haste could give us run and gun, which would also be useful. Maybe we'll just be starting to move around a bunch. Rubber bullets did not help us. We could go Holy Arts. Make it the Return of Smite. We're reloading frequently enough that it should benefit. Just a little scary with exploders. A smite at the wrong time could cause one to explode before I'm ready. And we got Holy Might, so now Smite's damage will increase by 10 for every hit point we currently have. Or we could go for Double Shot. Let's boost up our Smite damage. And it is definitely enough to kill the exploders, which means I have to be careful. Angelic. Every 500 enemies killed with Smite heals you for 1 hit point. That could be useful, but Growth is already going to be healing us every 5 levels. I think we'll go with Big Shot for more bullet damage and bullet size. I don't think bullet size has any significant impact, but perhaps I'm mistaken. Maybe it allows me to hit things I would have slightly missed before. Let's collect that experience and then go for the chest. Soul Conversion. That'll convert our soul hearts into max hit points after 60 seconds. That'll just further benefit Smite. And we got Flock of Crows again. Another crow, and crows will deal damage equal to our bullet damage. Very nice. There's it. Okay, we lost the soul heart, but there is another one out there. I was kind of focused on that and not paying attention to what's around me. We'll go ahead and increase our reload rate and our max ammo. We'll be smiting a little bit less, but I think in the end that'll help us out. Allow us to kind of shoot our way through a little bit easier. Just like that. Start collecting some of this experience. Kind of trying to kill stuff on the outskirts and let my crows kill the stuff on the inside, especially since they'll explode right now. So we got Reflex. This is the ultimate unlock for the evasive tree. Move speed plus 15%. Your dodge chance is increased by bonuses to my move speed. And since we're talking about getting haste later on, I think that's great. And then all that leaves to complete the tree is Tiny, which is also up here, but I think Reflex will benefit us more right now. And then that might unlock some synergies we haven't seen yet, since we haven't really done much with this tree. And we just had a dodge payoff right there, so that was amazing. Some bullet penetration would be great. Was having trouble kind of getting to the Demon Dog Mark II. Oh, that's lots of shooters right in one spot. We're just kind of playing a run around game real quick. So we might go ahead and take Magic Scythe. That'll start opening us up to some summon upgrades. And now that our crows do actual damage, maybe some damage boost will help it. Plus, considering we took Smite and the upgrade to do damage based off our health, Magic Scythe has a similar upgrade with... Oh no, it doesn't. I thought it did. I'm thinking of Magic Spears. Maybe we won't take Magic Scythe. We'll go ahead and go with Fresh Clip. Reload rate plus 5%. Increases bullet damage by 50% for 1 second after reloading. I think we'll do that. Or we could finish out the tree with Kill Clip, which increases the reload rate by 5% for every enemy killed. This bonus resets after reloading. I think we'll go ahead and finish out the tree, and then maybe pick up Fresh Clip later. I'll probably bypass it though. Okay, that was just me being dumb. Forgetting that we had a boss charging us while it's in the upgrade screen. I don't know how I'm gonna get away from this. I guess just like that. The boosts to move speed have definitely been a help. Let's kind of try to get out of here. Yeah, haste and run and gun will help us out tremendously, I think. Especially because now they'll boost our dodge chance as well. Somehow escape that. And I think the pillar actually saved me that time. I was about to run into Demon Dog's summons. These little exploders. Oh, we already have a synergy. Gun Mastery. Bullet damage, fire rate, reload rate, max ammo, and piercing will all go up. I don't know what we did to get that, but that sounds amazing. And we healed, thanks to the growth upgrade. We're starting to get a large number of enemies on the screen. We dodged an explosion, like a cool guy. There's a soul heart up there I want to get to, but lots of stuff in the way. Well, we got a dodge and took a hit, so there must have been 2 sources of damage there. See if we can't get to that soul heart real fast. The dodge saved us again. We'll pick up haste, just to allow us to move faster, and a little bit of fire rate. Also, we'll unlock run and gun. I need to find some way to kill all this stuff, though. Then again, with all these dodges, maybe not. Okay, I am having significant trouble killing things. There must have been some dodges there. Somehow. Nice little swerve from the Demon Dog. So we definitely are having troubles with our damage output. And I can't get to a safe spot to shoot. Electromage might help with that. Or we go for Holy Shield to protect us from damage occasionally. We need to put out more damage, so I think Electromage. Lucky dodge, but I'm still in significant trouble. All these dodges, oh my goodness. But I am almost dead. Okay, I don't know what to do about this. I'm somehow still alive. That is insane. Maybe some glare. It'll increase our vision range and do some damage every 2 seconds. But I am so surrounded right now. Okay, they finally got me. Oh, I should have died much sooner than that. Okay, let's go to my safety net. Let's see if the forest will be it. I'm not going to change anything else up other than the forest. Yeah, I just wasn't putting out enough damage. Maybe I wasn't collecting enough experience. Maybe it's all the increased health pools from darkness. Whatever it was, that wasn't fun. We'll go and go double shot for the extra projectile. That just means we have a higher damage potential because there's more shots going out and coming back since we're still using the magic bow. Try to gather some of this experience. Yeah, if we lose in the forest, that means I'm definitely doing something wrong with this character. We'll increase our fire rate some. Yeah, I think more projectiles that we can put out, the better. The faster we can put them out. Also great. We'll go ahead and pick up some move speed now. Yeah, I'm just not sure what I was doing wrong on that temple run. Maybe I was running too much and just letting the enemies stockpile up. Alright. Light bullets will give us more fire rate, another max ammo, and more bullet speed. We didn't need growth there, but still much appreciated. So Siege, shooting when standing still has a 33% chance of not consuming ammo. We don't have a huge ammo pool yet, but there was a nice synergy with that. That and a fusillade, I believe. So I'll pick that up. I think if we can get all of that combined with this magic bow, just further help us out. Considering the more arrows we can put out, the more of them will return to us when we reload. And now we can start adding some damage to those arrows. Knockback is a weird stat. It doesn't seem to do anything when I hit the enemies, which you would think it does. But when I was dodging earlier, I was definitely doing a knockback. I know there's a rune upgrade, which I don't have equipped right now, that when I reload I do a knockback. So I don't know particularly how all that works. Here's the magic spears I was thinking about to go with Smite, except we no longer have Smite. Instead we'll take aim for more bullet speed and less spread. Can better focus fire these arrows. we go. I was trying to focus all of that on the boss. Not just the arrows going out, but also coming back. Definitely killed him pretty quickly. And this is the same upgrade we've gotten every time. I'm hoping she has other upgrades. I guess we'll have to kill the second mini-boss to find out. I got confused by a crow and something with the Doom's curse on it. Almost ran right into an enemy. Fortunately, Doom occurred just at the right time. Pick up run and gun, help our maneuverability while we're shooting. Should work much better than any kind of dodge, since I can actually control when it happens. As long as I can visually see the enemy, of course, and not confuse it for one of my crows. So my initial thoughts on Raven, despite the fact that you have to beat the pumpkin patch to unlock her, she doesn't seem to be anything special. We'll go ahead and go with quick hands for faster reload rate and fire rate. I'm wondering if, similar to Hina, having the grenade launcher and the crow's curse now doing 120 damage, that might be the best way to use Raven. Right now the curse just doesn't do enough damage, I don't think, because our bullets don't do enough damage. But you would think if I'm good enough, I could beat any run with any character with any gun. Fortunately, I'm not that good yet, but that'll come with time. So in the wind will increase bullet damage and move speed by 10% every 10 seconds until I get hit. That maxes out at 40%. I didn't realize it also improved our bullet damage, so that actually is better than I thought. And I tried dodging into enemies and into the boss. Yeah, those weren't dodges. Thankfully I have a little bit of leeway because run and gun allows me to run a bit faster. Well, 100% faster while I'm shooting. We'll go and go with Big Shot. Just increase our damage and size. A little bit less fire rate, but we've taken a few fire rate increases, so it shouldn't be too bad. Another potential is changing the elemental rune upgrade and going for a bullet damage upgrade instead. That could be a thought. Alright, that's a boss down. Let's see what tome we get. Bullet bounce doesn't work with these arrows, so that's a no. Tome of Rage will give us a lot of fire rate, a lot of spread, and triple our base max ammo, but it really hurts our bullet damage. Strongly considering it. Or Tome of Summoning. Summon damage and summon attack speed, but a hit to our reload rate. None of these are particularly interesting, but we'll try Tome of Rage. Oh, yeah, the spread. Oops, maybe that was a mistake already. We'll take Sniper for bullet speed and bullet damage. My thought was, for firing a lot of arrows really fast, they should come back fairly fast. So we're getting double hits. But yeah, I forgot about how bad I hate the spread. Particularly when our only form of damage really is to try to hit them. With things like the bat gun, or with the super elemental build, it wasn't so bad. So yeah, every upgrade has a time and a place. And this might have been the wrong time and place. But still, Tome of Summoning wasn't much better, I don't think. The attack speed might have allowed us to get more curses off. But the hit to fire rate wasn't something I was too excited for. So we can go with split fire, just to have an additional shot behind us. Since we're firing a lot faster now due to the tome, I think that's the best benefit we could get. Because those should also return to us, which means they have a chance to pass through enemies and hurt them. And once we're extra crowded, those should still hit enemies. Right now they're kind of just coming from off screen, not doing much. Let's see how much of this experience we can grab. Not quite enough for a level. But there it is. We can go for Fusillade. That'll add another projectile and double base projectiles. Yeah, this is when that Tome of Rage, I think it was called, starts to shine. We'll have a lot more projectiles now, so it's easier to aim. Doubling the base projectiles was just adding another projectile on top of the one that we got from it, because we only started with one. But still, the only thing we're missing now is a little bit of fanfire. And a lot of bullet damage. That's something we're lacking on, because we're quickly getting crowded again. Let's try to find a safe place, and then get some of this experience that we that we earned. We just have to collect it. Now would be a good time for Electromage. We're firing a lot of shots, so we should get a lot of electricity going off. Finally, player like a witch, doing some magic damage. Okay, we should have some experience up there if I can safely get up there. Defensive-wise, we have not gotten any kind of health upgrades. And the elites will do double damage to us. These aren't the elites, but the elites should be coming soon. So that's a concern that it's going to pop up very soon. It'll only take 2 hits to kill us. 1 if we take a hit from one of these little guys before the elites show up. I just can't kill anything. Well, it's not that I can't, it's just that it takes too long. Okay. Holy Shield is one of those defensive things I was talking about. Or we could pick up Soul Reap. That is a defensive ability in a sense, but it's based off our offense. I'm not impressed by our offense, so we'll take Holy Shield for the moment. And just hope our offense improves soon. Ordinarily, with the upgrades we have at this point, I'd be super happy. But I'm not. Don't know what caused that fire rate increase, but I'll take it. And these are the enemies. I believe these are the elites. So they'll do double damage to us if they hit us. I don't feel like testing that out. So we have Fanfire. I keep saying more bullets is better, but we need some bullet damage. Reaper rounds will help with that, plus additional piercing. So yeah, right now I feel like damage is our biggest issue. I'm gonna have to take that. Yeah, I'm not noticing much of an increase to bullet damage. Got a weird random fire rate upgrade again. But for the moment, we're safe. Just need to pick up some of this experience. We lost our shield there. So at least the double damage doesn't penetrate through shields. Now it's going to be 2 minutes before that comes back. Which means we're basically 2 hits away from death. And since I'm not seeing any large pools of experience, it's kind of scattered. We're not killing enemies really too fast, it seems like. Yeah, I don't think we're doing enough to really utilize siege either. Well, we got some benefit from that. Energize pairs nicely with siege. The problem being we have to kill things before they can get too close to us. We'll try it. That also means more bullets that'll return to us when we reload. Gotta find a safe place. Yeah, we're not getting much benefit out of that either. We got some kind of invulnerability there, which saved our life. Oh, these guys don't do 2 damage. What's in elite then? Luckily our shield came back. But no, I thought these guys were elites. I can't get to a safe spot to fire from. Maybe those guys are elites. The mini bosses, as I call them. We have some invulnerability. I think we have the upgrade that gives us invulnerability once we've inflicted enough burn and frost. Oh, we didn't have it there. I think I'm gonna lose in the forest. That hasn't happened in a while. I need something to make the magic bow do more. Either I need to focus on a stronger elemental build. I feel like we've taken enough bullet damage upgrades. And I don't think that's the issue. But we just can't kill anything. I just peppered a full clip into some guys' faces and they did not die. And since we can't kill anything, we can't get any experience, meaning we can't get any stronger. which will allow us to kill things. So we're kind of in a not great spot. We need to somehow have the number of enemies decrease. And usually when there's 2 bosses on the screen at once, that means I'm doing something wrong. Well, here's some experience. Maybe we can get a level up soon. Maybe whatever that level up will be the perfect thing for us. Oh. Oh no. Okay, yeah, that was a series of mistakes there. And now we have 3 bosses on the screen. And yeah, that was too much. So let's see. We have to change something up. Well, we have enough to unlock the crossbow now. Well, back to the drawing board. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe, and have a great night.